Yeah.
Good game, y'all, too, man. Good game. Is your mic too?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Allen gonna throw to get things going. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. That's caught downfield by Hamler. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Allen going to give it to Cook. And a good run. He'll take it forward for 6 yards on 1st down. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here now, 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, they go with Cook. The Bills bringing on the punt team. Back 8 for the Raiders, it's Trey Tucker. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll get it to Bowers on the screen. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really, it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And That's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Another run here with White. And he'll bring this across midfield as this drive is taking shape. A gain of 7 on that one.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and long. They put Adams in motion. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spun. Right at the 10-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They go play action now. Here's Allen. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And it'll bring up 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Cook. And a nice game, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Once again, it's Cook. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. So now they'll throw it with Allen. This one brought in by Curtis Samuel. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Now Allen on first down. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. Kadarius Toney, the intended target for that one. And that will lead to a second down. Here's a handoff to Cook. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back in Vegas after this. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. Has his man, it's Samuel. Good pickup of 16 on that screenplay and a first down. On the carry, it's Cook. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Going to keep it on his own read. And he's going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
That'll be intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. He's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Las Vegas. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick six.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Oh, a loose football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get stripped sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and we'll see if they can dodge this bullet. Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. Off the play fake, here's Allen. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Jamal Adams with the good coverage, able to break that one up for the defense. On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he'll take it on in. K.J. Hamler. Touchdown, Bills. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They put Adams in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open man, downfield, it is Adams. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17, and a very quick first down. On 1st down, it's White. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
On first down, right back to White. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They send the tight end in motion. They'll go again with White. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now, faking the give. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be brought down.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything's short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
And he's going the wrong way, dropped back at the 7. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. They put Adams in motion. Back to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. Now Carlson to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. On the return is Tucker. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50 and set up the offense with a short field. They run with White. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd down, a run with White. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He gets this complete, finding Adams. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown.
White loses the football, and the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Now, Allen. He'll air it out down the middle. That is brought in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. He's got it at the 7. He is in. Kadarius Toney. Touchdown, Buffalo. Pass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will tie things up. We are all even at 14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. They'll set up the screen to White. Oh, yeah. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. He'll drop to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. It's 2nd down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. In trouble, and down he goes. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
Brings up 3rd and 16.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Out quickly, and it's Adams. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They put Adams in motion. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Here's 3rd and 7. He'll look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Allen going to make the read and hold on here. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc. And that's exactly what happened here.
Now a shot downfield for Samuel. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Bills bringing on their punting unit. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
At their own 31-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by White. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing now from the gun. He's got Douglas going deep.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. They'll throw out of the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Raiders send their punt team out. pass. He'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This one fielded out beyond the 25. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On first down, it's Allen. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. Got a man downfield. It's Tony. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And that one is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Could they have called the push-off there? On play action, Allen. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox. A gain of 21 on that pass play. Good for a Bills first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now Allen. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's going to be taken down.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
They've got it at the 8, first down and goal. Here's Cook. Oh, no dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Race 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal. They'll run. It's Cook. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal. On 4th down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Bills move out in front. The new score, 17-14. So after the made field goal, Bass is back out there to kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man, Demario Douglas. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard.
At the 39-yard line.
Shotgun snap and a give to White. And this is going to be a Raiders first down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, to just keep the drive alive.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's a give up the middle with White. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Rasul Douglas there to break that one up.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 6. On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of the Raiders has got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Look wide, get this one complete, and he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
They put Adams in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
Back to throw. He'll find his running back, White. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
Big-time play there as they try to cut into this fourth quarter deficit. At this point in the game, Mike, remember, you're just going to get a couple more possessions, so you have to make the most of them, especially with the lead being this close for the taking.
They'll stick to the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Dorian Williams on the stop. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the Bills' 30-yard line.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the fourth quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to tie things up. And this one is blocked.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a first down.
They'll go play action here with Allen. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making. And I think it was pretty good defense. Just turned out to be a better throw.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll set up the screen to Cook. Whoop! And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. Now Bass to tack on the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bills go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Down at the 26. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And he's going to have a Raiders 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down. They put Adams in motion. They'll drop to throw. That's caught! Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. Here we go. 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Back to the air one more time. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
No signal, and we will not get one. He stopped short, and now it's 3rd and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to get back to a 1-possession game.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. The ball comes out, and this is taken in by the defense.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
5 yards gain on the play. And the Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And it's a touchdown! They have gotten to within 1, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action now. Here's Allen. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Now Allen to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the...
Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game. And it's a very good return. He nearly broke it, setting up his offense inside the red zone.
At the 12-yard line.
So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt. And it's going to lead this team to a victory.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st down. From the gun, Josh Allen. A dive and a catch. Incredible. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Tony, the man in motion. On 1st down, it's Allen. Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This to force overtime. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are almost certainly bound for overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. He's got Douglas going deep. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out. And we are headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets one possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's back to the 33-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They face 2nd down and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
On the ground, it's White. Yeah! Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the carry.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
He'll look to throw. This one intercepted. Ho-ho. And the Bills are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
So as this game's gone on, Mike, this secondary is just continuing to learn, continuing to remember all the different looks this offense has thrown at them. And now it all pays off. Start of overtime, they see one that they recognize, and they jump it and now they set up their team with a chance to win it here in overtime.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now a first throw here in overtime. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Allen working from the pistol. That's caught downfield by Hamler. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Mike, you know what we used to call those plays? No, 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 yes. Because that's exactly what was going through the mind of the coach on the sideline when the quarterback decided to throw that ball into really tight coverage.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
Once again, it's Cook. And the Bills are going to have what looks to be a 1st and goal. He'll take this down to the 10-yard line.
A 5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Bills.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns?
And he's into the end zone. That'll do it. They win it in OT. So a road win here for the Bills. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters. Able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
business. This is highly recommended. This for all of my pushing the limit. My high got me over here with the flight attendant.
Yeah, I've been around the world and and seen them thing that I can't buy. See, reaching these type of heights, it come with a third eye. I'm better at betting on me, the numbers don't lie.
That's how we rollin'. You know them gold diggers. Want the pick of the litter, burying them hidden figures. I keep them triple hitters, call them silverback gorillas, going 8-8, and you know ain't nobody. What up?
Showtime, yeah, this is the big ticket. Culture Cop Town, I'm talking that King Richard. This like a movie, I'm seeing the bigger picture. These fellas are Cinderellas, I'm crushing them glass slippers.
On sight, I give you the green light. It's all bark, we all bite.
You gambling with your life? Let's roll the dice.
Piece of problems if this dog in a fight.
That's right.
I'm just trying to get
Legendary.
open the wide.
Something like that.
I just buckle up with a few.
We can't arrange that.
Dropping out of the blue.
You know what? That.
All I wanna do is